There are 9 new maps in Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. And the question is, are any of them fun to play on? I don't know. Let's find out. The amazing modding community in this game have done it again, giving us brand new maps to play on. Don't take my word for it. Let me just show you. There are 9 in total, and this is the first one. It's called Badlands, and it's giving me a Final Destination vibe from Super Smash Brothers, but in obviously a sandy kind of setting. So let's grab some sandy kind of units and have a little fight on this map and see if these rocks and all these objects have collision detection. Sandy faction. So I'm thinking we're gonna grab the Wild West faction, right? I'm gonna throw some dynamite throwers inside the rocks. They're inside the rocks. You couldn't have designed these rocks with collision detection, could you? You couldn't have just allowed us to stand on top of the rocks, on top of the pillars. Instead, we're spawning inside them. Over here, I'm gonna hide some gunslingers inside these rocks. Oh, the maps are so good. Why did you not just go that extra little step, that extra little mile, and make it so that I can actually put units on top of the rocks? Let's have a lovely fight here. And as you can see, the units completely ignore the rocks like they're not there and walk right through them. Lasso units just riding the horses right through the rocks. It's a beautiful map. It looks fantastic. And you also notice that it adjusts the colors of the units because of the sunlight. The blue units are a little bit more purple, and the red units are a little bit more purple as well, all thanks to that glaring sun that is clearly not yellow. So that's the Badland maps. Maybe the other maps have better collision detection and better things going on. Let's find out. Map number 2 is called Denmark. I think that's sick. What? Because it's cold? Because there's ice everywhere? You could have called this the Arctic. You could have called it Canada. Though I live in Canada, and Canada does not look like this at all. I do love the sheer amount of snow reducing the visibility on this map. But here's that big question again. Is there collision detection on these rocks? Let me just go over here. We'll grab the Viking units. They seem to be at home here. Head butter, and now the moment of truth. That's on top of the rock. That's pretty good. How about some ice archers up here? Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. We're good. All of these things. Ooh, I'm gonna put Valkyries up here. Come on. Here and then here. No. They don't spawn on top of the big. That would have been so cool. They're gonna spawn on top of that. Let's check over here. Then we grab some long ships. They spawn on top of the giant rock, but they don't spawn on top of the giant ice. Interesting. Jarls on top of these boulders. That looks good. So the rocks work, but these ice sculptures, they do not. Let's see. The units start moving around the map, and they're walking off of the boulders. You actually can see all the boat people walking off of the boulder. No problem. Problem is they're going right through the ice sculpture, which is really frustrating. The Valkyries coming in, diving in on the boat faction. And yes, you can actually see, if you look at the distance, you can barely see some of those Jarls because of the blowing snow on the map, which is a really cool feature. I do appreciate that. Actually, look, there's an entire battle going on over there, and I couldn't see it before because of all the blowing snow. That's great. That's a fantastic feature. I wonder if the Badlands could have whipped up like a sandstorm or something like that. I think that would have been really, really cool. So this is Denmark. Denmark's nice. Let's go on to the third map. The third map is called Japan 1. Which means there's a Japan 2. And this is really cool, but it's Japan in the winter. These pink trees are really unique with frozen snow on the ground, but is this frozen ice or is this water? I'm getting an ice vibe from the river around the outside. And then over here, you've got these boulders and this river going beneath with these walkways over top. This is really cool. Let's check the collision detection, shall we? Dynasty faction samurai. Up on this hill looks good. Up on this hill, I'm gonna put some firework archers, and over on this hill, some more firework archers. That's fantastic. How about some monks fighting on the bridge? Bridge looks good. The ninjas up on this hill, and this hill is great. Who watches in the ice? You can spawn in the ice river, no problem. Monkey Kings over here in all this ice as well. You can spawn there, no problem as well. Ninjas on the little rocks. Yeah, what about ninjas? You can spawn on the trees, guys. The trees have perfect collision detection. Boom, you can actually land on the tips of the trees. That's fantastic. This is good. Let's see what happens. So over here on these two hills, you've got the fire archers ready to unload on each other. This is actually, I like the verticality in this map. The fact that you can have some fights over here on the high ground and then have some fights down here in the low ground, as well as over here in the ice rivers. Like, there's just some really cool. This is my favorite map so far. It's unique, and it presents you with a lot of unique fighting opportunities and battle opportunities compared to the first map, which was nothing more than a flat Badlands map. This map is sick. But there's a Japanese too. Let's go check out Japan too. Now, Japan 2 is much more similar to the Badlands map. It's much more flat. But I'm going to check these rocks just in case. Because unlike, well, the Badlands rocks didn't work. The Badlands little boulder thingies, they didn't work. So let me grab some clubbers. And it seems like these boulders are collision detection enabled. And this is water. Can I drown units in the water? That's a great question. If I take these clubbers on this rock, but then I take clubbers over here, they're going to go straight to each other, and these clubbers are going to go into the water. Do they drown? Is it real water? That's a great question. Let's actually test that theory right now. That's the most important thing here on this map. The clubbers are smart enough. Nope, some of them are. Is the water not deep? It's only ankle deep water. Oh, I wanted them to drown. So they can't drown because it's not deep enough to drown. What about this? What about this? Where's this one more water over here? Here it is. Are you also ankle deep water? I bet you are. I bet you are. I can't even get down in there. It's like foot deep. It's the bottom of your feet deep. So this map is the Badlands version of Japan. The first Japan map was fantastic. This was just okay. Let's go on to the next one. This map is called the Sahara. And there's a pyramid. And we better hope that this pyramid has cool. If I cannot put units on the pyramid, this map is a complete fail. Let's just take a look around. We got some boulders over here. You can land on these boulders. Good, good, good. All these boulders work properly. It just seems the one Badlands map didn't work properly at all. Now the moment of truth. I can put units on the pillars. In fact, I'm gonna put fireworks archers on the pillars or ice archers because they're just fun, right? They can stand on the pillars like this, and they can just open fire on each other. That's fantastic. Most importantly, yes, I can put units on every step. I better be able to put units on every single step. Yeah, this is exactly what I wanted. As soon as you saw the pyramid, you need to be sure that you could walk on. Is there a hole in the top? Guys, is anyone else seeing the hole in the top of the... That looks like a hole. I kind of want to see what's down there. Like, what if there's a pharaoh's tomb on the inside of this? That would be fantastic. Okay, what we're going to do, we're going to start this fight. Because I want to see these units fight on the pyramid. Oh, God. Oh, God. Helga the headbutter just leapt at all the brawlers, and now they're fighting really awkwardly on the pyramid. That's fantastic. Most important question, though. Can we go inside the pyramid? Find out. Just gonna peek my head over the top. Oh, there's a long shaft, and it's a spike pit. That's kind of cool. What would have been... Dude just fell. What would have been better is if you actually go in there and look around inside of Pharaoh's tomb. Mr. Modder, if you were watching this video, give me a Pharaoh's tomb in there, okay? Make the pyramid bigger if you need to. Like, you could have it all the way up to here. Imagine a massive pyramid, guys. And all you commenters down below, comment down below if you like this idea. I want a massive pyramid. Increase it the size, if you can, like 4 or 5 times, and have a hole in the top. And then you can go as a cameraman down into the hole. So you're way up here in the sky. And then you go down to the hole, down a shaft, and then it opens up into a massive space, a massive cavern. And you have a tomb for a pharaoh in there. And while you're in there, because I think if you go back into, hold on, let me just do this. If you go into this view, right? If you go up, and then you go down, you can like shrink yourself, put yourself right down the hole, and place units in there and have a fight inside of a pyramid. I think that is really cool. This map is awesome. Let's go on to the next one. Welcome to Scotland. We've got 3 maps left, including the neon map. Wait for that one. That says Scotland. We've got some bales of hay, but I'm not seeing any Scottish people or any beer. There should be little jugs of alcohol lying around the map. You know what I mean? Checking again all the collision detection. You can go on top of the hay bales. You can go on top of the boulder. You can go on top of all these things. Collision detection works rather well. This map is nice. I like the colors. If I was doing screenshots for thumbnails, I would use a map of this because of all the beautiful green and the beautiful blue. Like, look at that. That makes a great thumbnail. This is a really nice map. On to Scotland 2, though. So I really want to get to the neon map. This is Scotland 2, which is an icy version of Scotland 1 without all the farming equipment. And again, we're going to double check the collision detection, and it seems that everything can be obviously and simply put upon. I guess it was only that first map that had the collision detection issues, and I just summoned a whole bunch of Benny the Bards. Yeah, that didn't go according to plan. Benny's in the trees, Benny's on the rocks. Map was good. Let's go to the reason why we're all here. Let's go to the neon map. This is the neon map. It's really cool. It's so well designed. I love the glowing tanks of liquid goo. Seems to be a neon sun over there in the distance. I wish the neon sun was higher in the sky, because if you look, you can see the neon sun shining on this giant obelisk, one that goes up to here. So all the units on the ground are summoned rather dark, right? It just seems like we're in nighttime fighting here on this neon map. And it's really cool. Can I place units on top of the objects? I didn't even think about that. Oh, dude, you can actually put you on top of these. On top of this. Yep, up here. Can I get them on the rope? I get them on the rope. Oh, on top of the obelisk. Inside the little nooks and crannies of the obelisk. That's so sick. On top of this thing. On top of these. Look at this. Look where you can put units for your fights, guys. That is so cool. I would put archers on here and archers down here, right? And you have fights inside the obelisk itself. That is just so cool. Fights on top of the obelisk, all rounded. This is sick. And all the guys on the rope fell off or died. These are all the brand new maps in Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. Comment down below. Tell me what you think. And if you guys want more awesome content, click the links on the screen. You know what to do. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching.